Chapter number 2 is Theory of Quadratic Equations. As is obvious from its name, this chapter is also related to the quadratic equations, but the difference between chapter number 1 and that of 2 is, in chapter number 1 we just discussed how to solve the quadratic equations and which methods do we use to find out the solution of quadratic equations. In this chapter, we will have to find out the nature of roots of the quadratic equations without actually solving them. So this chapter is basically related to the roots of the quadratic equation. The contents of lecture number 8 are discriminant of quadratic equations. First we will learn what is the discriminant and why do we use it. Secondly, finding nature of roots of quadratic equations by using discriminant. We will have to find out the nature of roots of quadratic equations without actually solving it. Finding the values of unknown terms involved in an equation by using the conditions for the roots. But before moving towards content number 1 of today's lecture, we will have to recall some points from chapter number 1. Since we are dealing with the quadratic equation in chapter number 2 as well, so it would be better to recall some of the facts which we studied in chapter number 1 related to the quadratic equations, out of which the first one is an equation of degree 2 is called quadratic equation. The most important thing which we will have to keep in our mind is that the degree of quadratic equation is 2. The standard form of a quadratic equation is, we should learn what is the standard form of a quadratic equation as we studied in chapter number 1, is that ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And the most important thing is that there are 3 methods to solve quadratic equations, out of which first one is factorization, second is completing square method, and third is quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is the quadratic formula that we just derived in chapter number 1 is x is equal to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. So these points are to be kept in your mind before starting chapter number 2. So let's start chapter number 2. The first content or the basic thing which we will study in chapter number 2 is the discriminant of quadratic equation. Discriminant of quadratic equation. The discriminant of quadratic equation is the expression underneath the radical sign within the quadratic formula. As all of you have studied the quadratic formula and all of you know what is the expression underneath the radical sign within the quadratic formula, it's b square minus 4ac. So the formula used to find out the discriminant of a quadratic equation is b square minus 4ac. First we will solve the sums related to the discriminant and then we will move towards the content number 2 of today's lecture. Question number 1 of exercise 2.1 is related to the discriminant, that is we are going to find out the discriminant of the given quadratic equation. The given quadratic equation is 2x square plus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. As you have done it before, we are going to compare it with the standard form of the quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. After comparison, we just get a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to minus 1. Since we have been just asked to find out the discriminant, so we are going to apply the formula, that is b square minus 4ac. After putting the values of a, b and c, we get the discriminant of a quadratic equation as equal to 17. Now we will move towards the second content of today's lecture, that is finding the nature of roots of the quadratic equation by using discriminant. Now, why we find the discriminant? The discriminant is used to find out the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation, and there are certain rules which are applied to the discriminant, according to which we decide what should be the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation. So without solving the equation and without finding its root, we can find out the nature of the roots of the given quadratic equation by using the formula of discriminant, or just by finding the discriminant. The nature of roots of the quadratic equation is determined by the discriminant. With the help of the following rules, we can find out what would be the nature of the roots of the given quadratic equation. So let's begin with the first rule, that is if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. As we know that b square minus 4ac is the formula of the discriminant, so they are talking about the discriminant. If discriminant is greater than 0 or a positive value and is a perfect square, then the roots are rational and unequal. The numbers which are perfect square, we can take their example as 9, 49, 16, etc. All of these numbers are the perfect square. So if after putting the values of a, b and c in the discriminant formula, if we get a number which is a positive one and also a perfect square, then the nature of the roots will be as they would be rational and unequal. Second rule is if b square minus 4ac is positive value again, but the difference between the first and the second rule is that in the first one it was for the perfect square number, in the second one the discriminant is positive but is not a perfect square. So if the discriminant is positive and is not a perfect square, then the roots are irrational and unequal. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the roots are rational and equal. If we keep in mind the quadratic formula, we would easily understand that if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then obviously the square root will be vanished and we will get a simple rational number. So if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the roots are rational and equal. The last and the fourth rule is if b square minus 4ac is a negative number, or we can say less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. You have already learned about the imaginary roots or imaginary numbers in chapter number 2 of class 9th. So if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, or we can simply say a positive number, then the roots are imaginary, or we can say complex conjugate.